Absolutely. I mean, the biggest compliment was the event we had last night, where they just basically talked about how our guys were. First thing they said off the plane was "Merry Christmas" and "Thank you." So our guys' gratitude, because as our young people in this game, sometimes you feel hoping they're not getting entitled, where they think that they deserve. And when they see people go above and beyond, and our players respond to that with humility and thankfulness, that just lets me know we're heading to the right direction with the right young men. So I think the organization that goes into it, because you got two different teams. Staff, because everybody just think players and coaches, but I mean we got equipment, nutrition, athletic training. All of them are also, and their families. It's not just the players. You got families, kids. I mean, extended families, extra rooms. So just not only just the Orange Bowl staff, but also our GM, Bruce, and Cupper, and those guys and that staff that do a good job of making sure we're performing.
You've probably been asked, what's the challenge for you with so many new people for this game?
I think when people say new, it's just people they haven't seen, but they've been in practice with us this whole year. We didn't add anybody to the team. So, we know these young men capabilities, and they were all recruited to come play here. So we have an expectation level of the kids that we recruit to still be able to come and perform. Now, before they still have to take the strides to go show what they can do, but we're confident in the bunch that we have because there's a reason why we brought them in.
Do you think the motivation factor, particularly given some of these guys, maybe a lot of these guys will not have a bunch of snaps under their belt? I think a lot of people outside the program saying game doesn't mean anything for Florida State anymore. Are you confident that these guys, this game means a ton to them?
Well, absolutely, because they get to go play, and it's the next, it's the next game, and you don't know, you're limited to how many opportunities you get to play football games at this level. So our guys are excited just for the challenge, and also just to showcase where they are. Like before anybody was who they were, they had to go play. So this is a game that got experience, and it's going to be new names. So every year is always, oh man, I didn't know about this kid or this guy. Because every year it cycles of new playmakers, new names, new hype. So they're excited just to be able to showcase their ability.
Are you disappointed or surprised at the number of opt-outs, or did you kind of see all of that coming? And how prepared were you for that eventuality?
I don't think there's ever like a disappointment, it's just individuals making the decisions they believe are best for their future. So it's more supporting them because what we did and accomplished doesn't get erased. It's not like, oh man, they did this, so I'm gonna have a disappointment. No, they gotta make decisions that they believe is best for them in their future. Of course, we gotta assist them and guide them and things of that nature, but we're still sitting here 13-0, had a wonderful season, and a lot of those guys were here when we were 3-9, 3-6. So there's still a lot of appreciation for those guys, what they did and what they did for Florida State.
I do a column where I ask a bunch of people, different sports, one question, and put them together. The question this time is, what's something you overcame to reach the level you have? What's something you personally have overcome or challenge you had to take to reach this level?
Yeah, I've been fortunate that I had a family structure that gave me, if there wasn't adversity, they were going to create adversity to make sure we can overcome it. I would say the biggest thing is that not coming from a background of football, and then being able to climb to this level in the profession, the old-fashioned way, being a junior college coach, playing at 1AA, and kind of ascending and hooking up with the right head coaches for the opportunity. So I would just say taking a long route to get here and making sure that the work showed the ability level to be able to perform at this level.
You didn't have the